Cheating is a major issue at Northwest High School, and we wanted to find out the causes of cheating and what our school is doing to control it. We interviewed teachers, administrators, and students to get their perspective on this important topic. We interviewed Mrs. Wilson, an AP Calculus teacher here at Northwest High School, who's faced students cheating in her class. We asked her a couple questions regarding the issue.
Hopefully not at all, is my thought, but yes, I catch a lot of students throughout the year copying people's homework, copying assignments from online, not as much copying on a test or anything like that, but that's because I watch when students are taking tests.
Cheating is a major issue, so does our society have a role to play in it? Is our society more rewarding towards hard workers or those who cheat? We took our question to Mr. Posher, an administrator here at Northwest.
I think it's that work hard piece. So actually, it's actually the effort, that's rewarded. So for students, for people who are committed and dedicated, set goals and work towards them, those are the students and the people who will eventually be rewarded.
If that's the case, then why do our students cheat? We asked teachers and students about the issue.
A lot of times it's pressure. It's pressure for grades. It's students wanting to score really high and get good grades, and so they feel backed. They have too much work and too much to study for and too much to do. So rather than figuring out a way to use their time wisely, they cheat instead of it.
I think a lot of kids, especially in honors and AP classes, tend to cheat because they care, but they feel really overwhelmed with all the work they have. So they feel like they have to get their work from somewhere more credible or in a shorter amount of time, so they don't do their own.
I think it's more laziness because we're not really taking any AP classes, so honors is really, it's more basic than AP classes. There's not as much work, so they're just lazy about it.
So it seems as if students cheat because they feel pressured to get better grades, to minimize stress levels. So what should students and schools do to minimize academic dishonesty?
So there's a number of things. One is to make sure that students are aware of what cheating means, and so we do have an integrity policy that we've put into place last year. Okay. And so at the beginning of every year, students actually sign the integrity policy, and then each administrator holds on to that.
I think if teachers really don't want their kids cheating, they could make themselves available for help, or they could maybe lessen workload a little bit, but kids need to learn to not procrastinate and to do their own work.
Human society was built by hard work and determination, but today, cheating and other devious methods have spoiled our students and threatened mankind. What can we take away from all that we have seen?
I think most of the time it's sort of a one-time offense where it's a short lapse in judgment where perhaps the student was really under a lot of stress.
Emphasizing the importance of being honest and learning for the future, because at some point you're going to have a job and need to learn. So kind of teaching students the value of being honest.
We as humans must take the path of justice, of hard work, of skill, and it all starts in our schools. So please, do not hesitate and make the pledge.